Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. I am so excited. I'm shaking because we are post Las Vegas Diecast Supercon, and man, did we find some awesome things while we were there. Now, there's going to be a separate video showing my time at Las Vegas Supercon for Diecast, but I wanted to make sure that I highlight at least the pickups from said Diecast convention. And then we'll talk a little more about the experiences in a separate video, some of the footage from the video, and some of the great people that I was able to link up with there. So without further ado, let's lead into the week heading up to the Diecast Supercon in Las Vegas. I was on an absolute tear. If you guys go out and you hunt for Hot Wheels long enough, you have long dry spells, and then you hit these little spurts where you just seem to just find things left and right. And I had that literally the weekend before. So if you were watching my Instagram posts, you got to see some of what I was finding, but let me go ahead and show you. So up until last week, I was 0 for supers for 2025. And after last weekend, well, that is no longer the case. I am now 3 out of 4 so far for what we have been able to get access for. So we'll start off with what everybody's probably already seen, the beautiful 87 Audi Quattro, this beautiful aqua green machine. It's absolutely gorgeous. And man, the one that steals the show, this guy right here, I think this is probably going to be my favorite Super of the year. I haven't seen anything coming up that's going to beat this one, but man, what a gorgeous looking model. Of course, the Hirohata Merc. And then out of the C case, everybody's favorite Super to hate. But you know what? You got to appreciate the design. I'm talking about the High Roller 2. And if you guys didn't know, this does have the feature too where you can shine the light and it actually casts light through the bottom. So you put it through the portal that's right there and it'll cast light through the bottom. But there you go. So that was the heat that I had found previous. But let's get into what I actually found at the con. Some of them aren't as flashy as others, but I'll tell you, man, it was more about the experience, and it was absolute diecast overload. So let's get into it. So one that I hadn't had in the collection, but I was really glad to find and picked up at a really good price, is this beautiful Nissan Skyline van out of Hot Wheels Premium. It is from the X-Men, but of course it is a Skyline. It is the Skyline van, and it has probably the best of the, I'd say, my favorite Marvel characters, comic book anyways, the X-Men. So super, super cool. And I was so glad that we came across this, and we get this at an absolutely great deal. So many of you may already have this in your collection, but I didn't. So I was so glad to find it. Put that one over here for now. And then I found this beauty too. If you guys familiar with Tomica, Tomica makes some great castings, and I love these because this is more of their entry level for Tomica. An absolute awesome banger of a product from Japan, and it is the Nissan GT-R in a 162 scale, not a 164, but a 162 scale in this beautiful burnt orange. But man, what a great look at a great car. And I like that you get to see both sides of the package with Tomicas, because Tomica just makes a really great product in all different tiers. And like I said, this would be their entry level tier. So super glad that I grabbed that one. And then, surprisingly, I did not have this one yet in the case, not the case, but up here on the multiple JDM premiums that I do have. But yeah, I was missing this beauty right here. So this is actually the number, not the All-Stars release. And I'm talking about the 2016 Subaru WRX STI. Just an absolutely gorgeous and iconic vehicle. I love that they did the bronze with the silver. Bronze on Subarus is the way to go. So super, super cool. Super glad we were able to come across this, but check this out, guys. So at the con, I saw these displayed everywhere. I'm not talking about the castings because everybody's seen this set. Of course, this is the Modern Classic set, but look at the display case. This is a protector that houses all 5 of your cars. And I'm going to tell you, I have a special one that actually houses 6. So if you were to find the 05 Chase, they developed a case that will actually hold all 6 of the Chase cars. But what a great set. I got it all at once. A great price for this. I mean, there were such great deals to be had. There was floors of sales. There was the showroom floor. just so much diecast, you just could not look at it all. And I went for specific targeted pieces, and I found pretty much everything that I was looking for. A couple of the smaller pickups that I got, not as impressive, but I absolutely needed them. A little bit older right here. I believe this is out of 2016 or 2015. The beautiful Toyota 2000 GT. It's going to be a nice addition to the JDMs on the wall over there in the Toyota section. So I'm super stoked about that one. Put that bad boy right there. And this is one that I never saw in my area this entire set, but of course I'm talking about the beautiful Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR from Neon Speeders. Of course, we know that you can turn the lights off and these things glow in the dark. And the wheels are designed to emulate the Walmart logo because these are a Walmart exclusive. So good luck finding any of the JDM versions of these in your area unless you live in one of those honey holes where it just seems like every car is in abundance. But that is not Southern California, so there you go. And another one, not in the Hot Wheels family, but one that I was definitely looking for because this is the truck that I drive. Not a 2024, mine's a little bit older, but same color setup, is the beautiful Toyota Tacoma from Matchbox. And man, if you guys have been looking at the Matchbox packaging over the last year or so, they are crushing it. I mean, these are real pictures that are incorporated into these full card arts. And it's a big difference than, say, what you see here from Hot Wheels. You're getting an actual vehicle on there that is a picture of the vehicle, not just an artist rendering of the vehicle. As much as I appreciate the art of the artists who do the packaging for Hot Wheels, there's still something to be said about the realism of this. And I think Matchbox has really found their wheelhouse here, and they've hit a home run on this one. The other famous car from this same case assortment that everybody, even at the show, was having trouble finding was one that I had shown up on my Instagram about a week ago, and that was the Acura the Acura Integra Type R 1997. It's the only one I found, and to this date, it's still the only one I found. So clearly, it's very difficult to find. All right, so we were also there to fill some holes in the supers that we are missing, and of course, last year, the only super we couldn't find in 2023 was the P case. And the P case being the most coveted, and we basically finally just pulled the trigger at this beautiful diecast convention in Las Vegas. And I got such a sweet deal on this, I couldn't pass on it. I had never been able to find one for what I paid for this. And I don't like buying supers, but when you get to these level of super treasure hunts, sometimes if you want it bad enough, you're going to end up having to buy one because they are just either too old to find or they were very hard to find when they were released. So here you go. Of course, I'm talking about from the P case, the beautiful Datsun Bluebird Wagon 510 P case super treasure hunt. Now I am complete for 2023. And not to be outdone, I've got to show you this. So this was custom made. This was made from a actual super treasure hunt, but it had a treatment done to it which actually changed the color of the vehicle. So when you see this, it's going to trip you out just like it did me when I saw it. It is on a custom card, but check this out, guys. It is the Datsun 510 Super. If it were a Zamac, there's what I paid for it. There's the gold flame on a Zamac card, and that is the actual Super. So if you were to put them side by side, you will see that they are the same vehicle, but one has the treatment that has turned it to this silver color, and the other is the original Spectre Flame that we saw with the original Super Treasure Hunt, but everything else is identical. What an awesome pickup. So not just one, but in my eyes, there's two Supers sitting right there. So that is so freaking awesome. All right, and then part of the ticketing to get into the show, you could purchase a ticket which gave you what was called their finale car. So here's the finale car from the convention, 2025 Super Convention in Las Vegas. It is made by Greenlight. It is the beautiful 1992 Ford Mustang. What an absolutely gorgeous car for a giveaway. I couldn't believe it when they were pulling these out of the box because we had no idea what the giveaway car was going to be. It is called the Raging Bull. It is a drag stang, and this thing is absolutely beautiful. And I think this one's going to find a home somewhere else. if that person is watching this video, they probably know who it's probably going to go to. So it's a good chance that that's where it's headed. All right. This was one of the ones that I got when I went through the signings with all of the artists that were there for the different brands. And this one happens to be signed by all of the guys that were there that do the product art for Barago, which is part of the Maisto family. And they are the designers of this car. And so they went ahead and said, hey, pick one. And I grabbed one off the table, and I grabbed none other than this beauty right here. The beautiful McLaren Miami Grand Prix 2024 F1 car, 143 scale. Let's see if we can get it out of the box here so we can take a look at it. I haven't taken it out of the sleeve since I've been back. Well, you get the picture. It's kind of wedged in there, and I don't want to damage this because it was signed by all of the guys from the team over at Barago. And don't sleep on Barago. Beautiful, beautiful die-cast, and they are really the people cornering the market on these F1 cars. So get out there, look for these. You can find them at Target. They have the series that's released through Costco. Just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous castings. And I was so glad that I was able to get into that line. And this was basically given to me from the team. So super, super cool. And then, not to outdo the things that I bought a lot of other small things, and I didn't feel like they were really something I wanted to highlight. But let me highlight something I did get in a trade. And this came from none other than my man over there at Honest Diecast, Derek. And we made a really awesome trade. And now I have another 0 of 5 chase to add to the collection. It's, of course, the Alfa Romeo GT V6 3.0. It is the 0 of 5 chase. And this is out of, I can't remember what the series was called for this. Oh, the World Tour. So those were the other cars that were in there. And this, of course, is the chase from that set. So I'm definitely going to put this in one of the 6 car protectors and make sure that this one is part of those full sets, so you can see it displayed with the 0 of 5 right there at the top. And last but not least, I wanted to show this. I don't know if anybody has been finding these, but this is from one of the host sponsors at the Diecast Super Convention, and Jada and Majorette were the 2 main sponsors of the show. And here's one of the new offerings. You'll probably be able to find it in Targets and Walmarts near you, but I was just totally stoked when I saw this, and so I grabbed it, and I actually got to talk to the guys about this product. So when we do the video talking about the highlights from talking with the different guys and designers from the different die-cast companies, we'll get into this a little bit more, but I at least wanted to give you a sneak peek about one of their products. And it is this one right here from Majorette. It is the Japan series, but look what it says right here. Tuning parts included. So you actually get parts that you can add to the vehicle itself that will enhance it and make it more of a tuner look. And so if you can't tell what it's going to be in here because it's sealed, well, you're in luck. I have another model from the same series, so let's check it out. So this is the Nissan Z. This is the box that the tuning parts come in. It says right here, tuning parts. You'll get the little parts in there, and it looks pretty basic when you first take it out, but you slap this little body kit on and boom, there you go. You got a tuner car. And I talked ad nauseum with the guys about this series, and they were pretty excited at where they're going to be going with this. This is pretty much their first jaunt at trying and doing this. And so it's attached at the bottom here, and it's a clip-on piece. But what's great is you can pop it back off, and you can customize the body kit. You can paint it. You can change the way that it looks on your car if you want to. And they give you additional wheels, and these wheels that come with it actually slide right over the top of the wheel that comes stock. So it fills in the wheel well and gives it that really nice tuner look. So don't sleep on these companies. I'm really going to be going deep into some of these companies that I sat down and talked to with the product designers, the product directors, and the people who are responsible for a lot of these cars. But you're definitely going to want to not sleep on companies like Majorette and Jada. So keep an eye out for that. But man, What a weekend. What an adventure. So much diecast, so little time. I am so glad that I got to get out there. And I'm going to wrap it up with my one and only hunt find that I found while I was there. Yes, even though you're at a super convention, the person in you that is the collector has to get out and hunt. So I actually rolled up onto a Walmart that was pulling these fresh out of the box. I had not seen these. I don't even know how new these are, but you know what? They were new to me. So it is, of course, this beauty right here. It is the beautiful premium diorama set. Inside here, you've got the 2020 GR Supra. That baby is right there. You've got the beautiful, beautiful Porsche 934.5 right there. And then hiding over there in the corner is the custom Datsun 240Z with the Horizon hauler, which is not a licensed hauler, but it looks absolutely beautiful with this setup. So if you've seen this, awesome. I had not, and I don't think we're going to see them in my area. We were lucky that they unboxed two, and I grabbed one, and so there you go. But thanks for coming along, guys. Stay tuned over the next week. You're going to be seeing a barrage of videos coming out highlighting my time at the convention, some of the people that I talked to, little clips from some of the interviews, including some of the icons of the industry, and giving you some really good insight as to what's coming down the pipeline for a lot of the companies that we all enjoy. It won't just be a Hot Wheels centric. We're going to be talking Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Majorette, Maisto, Barago. We'll be talking about Mini GT. We'll be talking about Greenlight and M2s, and the company that everybody's starting to really start to fall in love with, another one of the title sponsors, Cartooned. So you're going to get to see some of what they have coming up and what their plans are and kind of what their philosophy is behind why they designed the cars that they did. So definitely stoked to talk to you guys about that. But thanks for coming along for this short little video. Hopefully you guys really got to take a look at a lot of things that have been posted up by the people who have been at the Super Convention. And trust me, I could have gotten a lot more than I did, but I really had a focus and I really had a mission, and that's what I did. Is I went after the things that I was really targeting for this trip, and it was absolutely worth it. So until next time, guys, sorry, I'm having some kind of blustery talk tonight. Until next time, guys, if you haven't already, hit subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And, if you like the video overall, hit that thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you hit the bell icon that's down there in the corner, it'll let you know when any videos are coming out, especially the ones coming up with the news about the company. So do that. But until next time, guys, this is Super JDM Diecast, and I am out.